Hallo zusammen, I'm your Vlog Dave, and this is a little news video, an update video for you guys. Haven't done this in a while, so I thought it would be a cool thing to do this again and update you guys on, well, the current situation regarding this channel and myself pretty much, because that is somehow connected. I don't know why. Anyway, I want to address two main things in this video. The first one is, well, some of you might have noticed it. Yeah, thank you all so very much for over 30,000 subscribers on this channel. It really leaves me without words, and that doesn't happen too often. I know I keep repeating myself when I show gratitude, and thank you guys for that, because I honestly, yeah, I'm so grateful for all of this. And I just can't put it into the right words in a way, because it really is something special, something that I don't take for granted at all, quite the opposite. So I know that, yeah, this is really something, well, precious in terms of YouTube and being a YouTuber. For instance, the other part that makes this so special is not only that it's 30k, but also that I've gained like half of those subscribers this year. Mainly through Rammstein videos. I'm very well aware of that, and that is really crazy. I wouldn't have thought that in a million years, like honestly. Back when Deutschland was released, the Rammstein comeback single, I think in late March, I think that was 28-ish, around that time. I heard about that while I was at work. Oh, Rammstein's gonna release a new single today, like at 6 p.m. Yeah, I should probably make a video about that. I mean, it's called Deutschland, Germany, so that probably fits the purpose or like the context of this channel in a way, which is not only to teach the German language and culture, but also to make, well, interesting videos about it and to entertain. So I don't see myself as like primarily being a German teacher, which I really am not. I try to, well, add something to what other proper German teachers say and what you can learn about the German language, but I wouldn't consider myself a German teacher in a traditional sense. Never said that, and that's not what I am in a way. But never mind. Yeah, and then I uploaded that, and that really went through the roof, so to speak. It's by far my most successful video to date, with I think over 370,000 views. Wow. I know that's because of Rammstein and not so much because of me having made that video, but somehow I became, I don't know, the German Rammstein guy on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. Which of course is flattering, not only because I love music, but also because I love like helping you guys and with the German language, and pretty much combining those two things really is what I love doing. So I will of course keep making Rammstein related videos and Lindemann related videos, and I'm also, well, I intend to tackle other German artists with other German songs in the future as well, so that it's not only Rammstein. And that is something that I also want to address real quick. I'm very well aware that some of my older viewers don't really like the Rammstein videos. I'm aware of that. And to be honest, I wouldn't call it a struggle per se, but it really is difficult for me to handle the situation so that everyone is sort of satisfied with it, you know? Because just looking at the views of those videos in comparison, the Rammstein related videos or Lindemann related videos, those music related videos in general, they get way more views than my, well, previous or my other kinds of videos, which are primarily about aspects of the German language and culture. And don't get me wrong, I will continue making those videos as well, but I want to try to find a healthy mixture of both the Rammstein stuff, or like music related stuff, German music analyzing stuff, you know, lyrics interpretation and translation and those kinds of things, and the more, well, usual stuff that I've done previously on this channel, and mainly, like primarily. And it's not that easy, to be honest. So yeah, I haven't really found a good way to balance that out necessarily. I don't know. It's really strange. And of course, I also earn a little bit of money with this channel. Not so much, but a little bit. And being a trainee, that I am, an e-commerce management trainee, I can really well use that money and yeah, that is another aspect that I want to address here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, of course. So yeah, not making those videos like those Rammstein and more successful videos in a way anymore would be wrong. And besides, I just want to make them myself because I enjoy doing them. Like filming them, talking about music, analyzing lyrics, which also, of course, well, enable me sort of to talk about the German language and how it works, because at the end of the day, those lyrics are German lyrics, right? So that's why I thought those videos could be interesting for you guys in the first place, because I know many people learn German with Rammstein and other bands as well. So, you know, why not combine those two things? Anyway, back to my original topic that I wanted to address. Thank you all so very much for over 30,000 subscribers. Yeah. I also intend to have like a little celebration live stream at some point, but and that really leads to the second topic that I want to tackle in this video. I won't be able to have that live stream this year because I'm short of time in a way, because, well, the first part of my final examination is getting closer in terms of my traineeship that I just mentioned, which is going to take place at the end of November. And I'm also going to have some exams in school in December, and then it's Christmas and stuff, you know. So that is the other reason why I wanted to make this video. I wouldn't say there will be a video break of sorts per se from now on, like to, I think, the end of December or something like that, or middle of December, I don't know. I don't want to say that per se. There might be new videos, a couple of them at least, every couple of days, but I can't and I don't want to promise that at this point. Because I really want to focus, of course, I want to focus on the final examination, the first part of that, and my exams. So yeah, that is where my main focus time-wise and, focus-wise is at the moment. So I just wanted to mention that and get that out to you guys so that you might not be, wondering, why isn't he uploading new videos, and why isn't he working on new videos, and what's going on with his channel and stuff. That is what I wanted to address in this video. So there might be a little video break for the next couple of, let's say 2 to 4 weeks from now, I guess. But there might eventually be a couple or like a few new short videos still. But I can't promise that, and I don't want to. I don't know. That is the reason, you know. So, yeah. I also intend to have like a little end of year live stream of sorts, which is sort of like a tradition on my channel. For those of you that are, old viewers in a way, that have followed me since, many years now, maybe, they will know that I'm doing those end of year reviews or recap videos of sorts. I've been doing them for the last couple of years, and I also intend to keep that running because that's always fun and interesting for me as well. But what I can say prior to that, this has been my most successful year on YouTube so far. And that is thanks to you guys. So I want to thank you all so very much for your support, not only on YouTube by, well, you know, commenting, liking my videos. That is also quite important for like the YouTube algorithms and those kinds of things, the statistics that really makes YouTube, well, evaluate my channel and how it's doing on YouTube. And the better it actually gets evaluated, the more, well, how should I put it? The more probable it is that other new viewers and people that might be interested in this topic that I'm dealing with on this channel, the German language and culture, and pretty much explaining it in a fun, entertaining way, that other people might find my channel in the first place. And what also helps with that is that, well, you guys, if you know someone who is interested in those topics, feel free to, well, pretty much recommend my channel. And you can also do that on social media, of course, if you want to do that. Thank you all so very much in advance, because in advance, what was that? In advance, because that really helps a whole lot. And of course, also thank you all so very much. And what also helps is like monetary support, which of course is not mandatory. It's all voluntary, and that is really important for me to say and to get out to you guys. But it's really welcome, since once again I'm, well, a trainee basically, and as you might know, trainees don't earn like overly much, putting it that way. Anyway, yeah, if you want to help me out with my channel and what I'm doing here on YouTube to say thank you in that sense, you can find clickable links to my Patreon page, which is pretty much a crowdfunding page. You can, well, pledge a little amount of money per video each month. That is how Patreon works in a way. And if you want to donate like every now and then or just once, for instance, PayPal would be the better option. That is also possible. You can also find a PayPal link in the video description down below. Also, maybe if you want to help me out with the current situation, because as I've said, I'm not really able to work on many videos right now and to film them, to edit them, because all of that, even though it's a short video, some of you might not know that if you don't make videos yourself, and I don't mean that as like, well, something sassy or like pathetic to say, not at all, but just to get that out there as an information, a neutral information. Working on a video and editing that video, even though it's only like, let's say 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes long at the end of the day, all of that takes a lot of time. Especially regarding the kinds of videos that I make with subtitles. Once you add subtitles to a video, that takes a whole lot more time. And in my case, since I want to be helpful in a way for you guys and give some good advice and, well, being a learning aid, a helpful one, I usually include both German and English subtitles in those kinds of videos. So that's double the work, but I don't want to complain, don't get me wrong. I think that's a good idea and good thing to do. Now, nevertheless, it takes a lot of time. So yeah, if you want to help me out with these the current situation that I'm in, feel free to do that via PayPal or via, yeah, PayPal would probably be the best option. But once again, please don't feel forced to do that. It's not mandatory at all. Like, you know, and only if you can afford it, only if you really want it. Yeah. That's pretty much everything I wanted to say in this video. There are a couple of more things I could tackle here and there, but I'd say I'm gonna do that in the aforementioned upcoming live stream at some point, or maybe at the end of year live stream. And of course, I'm gonna make a short announcement video once I know when I'm gonna do that. So don't worry, just look out for it on this channel in the next couple of weeks. Thank you also very much once again. I don't really have like an overall goal on YouTube and being a YouTuber, like subscriber wise or views wise and those kinds of things, because you can't really have goals like that. It's not really up to you to aim for them or like to, well, achieve them in a way. But like I just talked about that. Just a little anecdote for like at the end of this video. I just talked about that with some fellow YouTube friends of mine. Some of you might know them, some of you not. And well, Animalizado, which are YouTube friends of mine as well from Berlin. Haven't really met them yet, but I know them through social media, and I've known them for a couple of months and years by now, actually. They're really, really cool people. You can find a link to them in the video description as well. They're also friends of Vuko's, Get Germanized, and they've congratulated me on 30K as well, and they said something like, okay, like reaching 100,000 subscribers is closer than you think. I don't know about that, but honestly, now that I think about it, maybe at one point reaching 100K subscribers on YouTube, that would be sort of my, well, I don't know how to call it actually, but the biggest milestone I can really think of in terms of YouTube and this channel at some point. If I don't, or if I won't make it to that, that's totally fine with me as well. I'm okay with that, of course. It really isn't up to me in total, so yeah. But that would be sort of like a little YouTube dream. I don't know. It sounds pathetic to say that, but yeah, or strange to say that, but that would be cool in a way. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you also very much for, well, having stayed to the end right now in this video, and see you all soonish, hopefully, because I'm really looking forward to working on new videos. Maybe I'm also able to write new scripts at least here and there and work a bit on them, but once again, don't really promise, can't really promise. But yeah, see you also very soon. Have a wonderful Christmas time, everyone. Also, make sure to check out my new collaborations that I've done with my good friend Vuko Get Germanized on his channel, Get Germanized. Because we've also talked about, well, typical things Germans say during Christmas time in a new video that was just uploaded yesterday. Or like, yeah, no, yesterday. And we have a few more collaborations in the pipeline, and he's a great dude. If you don't know his channel, check it out, please do. He was one of the reasons and one of the inspirations for, well, me starting this channel in the first place. Yeah. Thank you also very much once again, and well, have a great weekend and have a great day, in a way. I'm your Vlog Dave, tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal. Hopefully quite soonish. See you.